Hello, hello, beloved sisters. Let's see what the cards say to us today. I think this is like wonky. It's weird. It's like crooked. All right, I find this video so I can tag people. Okay, I find it really funny nowadays where it says like the everyone tag, where it's like some people might get notifications. It's like, okay, then what's the point of it? It's weird. I guess people got so upset by it. Like, we're like, maybe we should change this. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, let's see what we've got today. If you're hopping on live with me, feel free to say hi. As always, I'm going to do the full reading collectively, and then we're going to do the individual card pulls for those that are on live with me to get clarification on what came through for that collective reading. So it's kind of like you get a full reading. So stay tuned for those full card pulls. Oh my gosh, first comment we have on here is a spam comment. Hey, that's what's gonna happen there. Okay, got rid of that fast. Hi Vanessa, hi Louisa. All right, y'all, I don't play around in the group. If you spam, there's not a warning, you just out. It's gone. Goodbye. All right, we are going to set the declaration that those who need to hear this message are going to find it and hear it at the right time that they need it. I'm an open conduit for the divine, high vibrational beings, and light beings only. We declare that there is no access to any low vibrational beings, entities, thought forms in this sacred space. Okay. So it's interesting. We're starting with the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreak card. So I feel like some of us, for our businesses and maybe personal life as well, we've been experiencing some heartbreak. Maybe we're feeling like we've been putting a lot of time and energy and effort into our businesses and we're not quite seeing what it is that we're wanting. Hi Jamie, I'm happy to pull a card for you. That's at the end of this full reading for the collective. So if you stick around, you'll get an individual card to give you clarity on this. Hi Lori, how are you? Okay, so Three of Swords, heartbreak. There might have been some issues that have been going on for some. I feel like this is some personal, but also for some it is business, where it's like I've been putting effort in, I've been trying, I'm feeling kind of disheartened, I'm feeling like we have so much to offer, but we're not feeling that aspect of the contribution, right? We really want to feel that that contribution is there and that we feel the connection to those that we're meant to serve. And I feel like that's been causing some discomfort for some people, where it's like, I know I have this purpose. I know I'm meant to serve. I know I'm meant to do this, but I'm not seeing it come through. I'm not seeing it play out in this way. Two of Cups reversed. So yeah, this is the disconnect from a relationship. The word contribution keeps coming through, or it's like we really, really want to make this impact. We want to make this difference for others, but we're not feeling like that is happening. Good news though, for those of you that are like, yeah, I can relate to this. Hi Vanessa, hi Olive. If if you can relate to this, there is good news though. We have the Six of Swords. We're going to be moving into a new energy. What I feel from this though is it's going to take a lot of intentional action from you to do this though. When we're in that space of deeply desiring to feel that level of contribution, we can often put ourselves in situations where, I'm going to say it, I make the joke where we kind of go into like the healer horror energy, where it's like, let me just give stuff away. Let me just go into this vibe. I'm not worthy of investing in. I'm not worthy of support, you know, this kind of energy. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is part of that heartbreak where it's like you're meant to serve yourself too in a way. Yeah. And I feel like for a lot of women, that's a hard pill to swallow, right? It's like, wait, what? I'm meant to serve myself as well. Yes, you're meant to take care of yourself. You're meant to prioritize your energy. You're meant to ask for your worth. These things, there's nothing wrong with this. You're meant to be well supported for the value that you bring to others. Hi, Marie. So if we're finding that we're in this situation where we're feeling this kind of heartbreak because we know we have so much to offer, we know we have so much to contribute, but it feels like no one is really open or receptive or coming in, okay? This is going to shift. This is going to shift. We're going to start coming into a sense of community, Four of Wands, a sense of that unity, that connection, building those meaningful relationships. But what seems to be blocking us from kind of stepping forth into that is this Four of Pentacles. This is like that lack mindset. I'm not worthy of this. There's not enough for me. How could I compete with others? That kind of energy. So we have to work on that. That is what's telling me is kind of like at the base of what's happening here. It's this, this belief that is actually blocking us from being able to make that contribution and to have those meaningful connections that we desire. So, there's not enough. That's what the Four of Pentacles reverse. It's like that lack mindset. There's not enough. And how can I compete with everyone else? Here's the reality. Y'all, I said this, that in June, we had a massive collective awakening. We have hundreds of thousands of new people out there who are looking for exactly what you have that you can help them with. So this idea that there's not enough or that there's lack or that, you know, there's these like 5 coaches out there or 5 service providers or whatever that are going to just like get all the clients is absolutely absurd. You know, when we really think about it from a statistical perspective, it's just not possible, right? And so we get caught in these false realities and false, what is that word? What is it? Not diagram. Why can't I hear this word? It's dialogue, not dialogue. Thinking of like a diorama, but that's not it either, where it's like this 3D false reality. I guess a diorama would kind of explain what I'm seeing, where it's like we have this concept of what we think it should be like or what we think it is like, and it's wrong. It's just wrong. Like there are thousands of people out there who need what you have. Narrative, no, it starts with a D. It's like a dialogue, it's something structural though. I don't know why I'm blocking on that. Okay, so this is the mindset though. Who has found themselves dealing with this, where it's like there's not enough people out there, or people are going to want to go to someone else instead of me because of XYZ, whatever. Like who is dealing with this, where it's like, why would they want me when they could go to so-and-so, when they could go to that person, or when that person can coach them? Who has had those kinds of thoughts and beliefs? I have in the past. I don't feel that way anymore because I've done the mindset work and the healing, that I know that I'm really good at what I do. So I don't worry about it at all, because I'm like, not everybody wants the best, right? Maybe that's why they're not coming to you. That could be it, right? Let's start thinking the best of everything. All right, the Tower with this heartbreak card. So there may have been something for you in your business or personal life that it triggered this feeling where it was like at first maybe you were doing really well with keeping up with like, okay, I'm encouraged, I feel good, I can do this, I'm staying positive. And then something happened, maybe you tried to launch and it didn't go the way that you wanted or had hoped. Maybe you had someone, I'm seeing for some, it was like someone who was close to you that you respected and loved, kind of talked some smack and wasn't very kind about your business, wasn't very supportive, and that really hit you hard. Maybe you put something out, you put a post out, you had an idea, you announced something, and then someone came in and kind of like blew it up. It hit you and it was like, oh no. And it kind of triggered these things. Or it was like, maybe I don't have a contribution to make. Maybe I can't do this. Maybe it's not enough. So there was some kind of situation. Can anyone identify that situation? You want to share it with me? Like something specific that happened that really, it was like really, because Three of Swords, right? It's that heartbreak, it's the swords and the heart, right? It felt like ugh. It was hurtful. It was frustrating. You thought that things were working. You thought you had it figured out. You thought that you were going in the right direction. And then it was like, kind of all blew up in your face kind of vibe. Hi, Michelle. All right, let's see what else we have with this. So I'll do 4 more cards here with this collective, and then I'll start doing the individual cards. Okay, give me another card. Here it goes. The Fool. Okay, so this is upright. It was that relationship. There was some dynamic, something that happened with this that really kind of, what I'm seeing is it's like took the wind out of the sails, right? It was discouraging is the word that I'm hearing more than anything else. It was, I keep saying the word frustrating, but I'm not feeling as much frustration, where it was just like, why bother kind of energy. Like a totally like WTF moment, right? Where it's like, screw it, why bother? It's not gonna work out for me, whatever, kind of vibe. But we're being invited to take stock is what I'm hearing. Take stock of what the situation showed you, what it taught you. I always say, especially when I'm working closely with clients, like we have to really look at everything from the aspect of collecting data, right? It's data. It's just information. And the more that we can stay detached from it, like a scientist, and just be in observation mode, the better. So the invitation here is to start moving forward again, but to utilize what it was that this situation taught you. And I feel like it was more around mindset, where it's like, wow, so if this kind of situation was enough to really derail you, this is something that we have to really look at when it comes to your why. The why behind why you're like showing up. What is it? Because if it's strong enough, it doesn't matter what comes up. It doesn't matter what someone says. It doesn't matter what kind of walls we hit or hiccups we have. We're still going to keep going, right? If that why is powerful and potent enough and that belly gut fire is burning. So if we've come into that situation, that is where we really, really need to look. Because again, if we're in this like, oh, why bother? There's not enough. I can't do it, like we're not in it for the right reason. We're not showing up in a space of service to make a contribution. So this is a big mindset paradigm shift for a lot of us, okay? Where it's really looking at it saying, well, why should that really wreck this? If I know why I'm here, what I want to achieve, what I want to contribute, the impact I want to make on the world, the legacy that I want to create for myself, for my children, for my family, for the collective, for women, for animals, maybe, who knows whatever's strong and connected to you, but there's something with that. Louisa, yep. Yeah, I could feel that for some it was definitely something like that. Or for others it was like a launch, try to do something, but it just didn't catch. It just kind of, and that happens. Y'all, happens to me. It happens to $1 million earners. I'm not there yet, but I will be, because my why is strong enough right? I'm not giving up until it happens. And then even then, I'm just going to keep going so I can show other people how to do it. Okay, so the sun with this is a great sign with the Six of Swords moving forward. So this is the key, okay? If you are resonating with this, this is the key for you. You have to get more connected into the why of why you're in business. This is part of what I have my clients do when we first start. I have them create their brand story, and we have to get really clear on the why. If I don't know their why and like how, like, what are we doing this for? Well, I just can't, I hate having a job, so I'm just going to try this instead. Like, that's not enough. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that. That's not enough. You have to have something that is deeply like a craving within your soul that will keep you going and that will light that fire where it helps you to get past, ooh, that was a crappy comment, right? That wasn't fun. That didn't work out. Like, let's keep going though, because my reason for being here is so much stronger than any adversity that I'm facing. Because I guarantee you, everybody has experienced the adversity. Everyone has. Okay, so that is your key though. You've really got, I would recommend for anyone who sees this at any point in time when you watch this, if you are resonating, you need to sit down with a journal, pen and paper, and write out why you have your business. Why? And what makes you freaking amazing at what you do, okay? That is the time where you want to toot your horn, jazz yourself up, and really be in that space. Like, this is why I'm here, and this is why I deserve to be here, and this is why I'm effing good at what I do, okay? Like, this is, like, get into that energy. Get into your authority. Get into your leadership. Otherwise, again, when you see something that happens, like it'll crumple you. It'll just destroy you because there's not enough bones behind the structure to like, so doesn't matter. So doesn't matter because I know why I'm here, what I'm doing, why I'm showing up, the contribution I want to make, the legacy I'm creating. So all the rest is white noise. And I will tell you, if watching other people, or if there are people out there that are triggering you or activating doubt or hurting your sense of value or self-esteem or anything, y'all, unfollow them. Don't freaking watch them. I'm telling you, even if it's me, if you see stuff that I'm posting or things that I'm saying and putting out and something hits and you're like, oh, this makes me feel like I'm not doing enough, or I'm not good enough, or da-da-da-da, don't follow me. It's not helping you, okay? Like, that's not helping you to watch these people. Maybe it's someone who you consider competition. Stop looking at what they're doing. One of the best things that I did for my business was I stopped following a lot of other coaches because it was distracting me. It was distracting me from my own inner guidance and what it was telling me to do. Because I'm not a follower. I don't need to do what everyone else is doing. I'm a leader. So are you. You are a leader. That's why you're here. So stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. Connect into why you're here. And the more you pull on that, the more guidance you will get from that purpose. Okay? Let it fuel you. Find their direction that they have lost due to being stay-at-home mom. Advice for my car readings. Yeah, so, but Marie, what is the drive behind that? Like, where, like, really dig into that. Like, why is that going to fuel you up? Why is that going to get you excited? Why is it so important for you? Have you been able to achieve that for yourself? That's another thing too, y'all. We have to make sure that we're doing the internal work on us too, because this is what keeps a lot of people stuck with that imposter syndrome where it's like, well, I don't really have the results. Then get a mentor. Do it. Get the results so that you can start showing up in a way that you are so confident. It's like, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I know how to do this. And I'm going to talk about it because I'm good at it. And I'm the person that can help you. I am the person that can get you the results that you want. Now, this is why my content and copy is so compelling. This is why I rewrite content and copy for my clients, because we have to learn how to speak in a way that conveys our authority, our confidence, and the fact and reality that we know that we can get the result for our client that they need, that we are that person, that we know it, okay? Whether it takes them trying other people a couple times, you can't stop other people from self-sabotage. You can't stop other people from playing out wounded dynamics by going to the wrong person and then trying to do this and then X, Y, Z. You can't stop people from doing that. So stop taking it personally. It has nothing to do with you. My TED Talk. You're welcome. I had this situation. It was so interesting. One of my one-to-one clients, we were in the portion where it switched over to month. So after the initial contract term, it goes to a month, and then I just need notice and we're done whenever they want to. And it was so interesting because she came, she was like, I found someone else that I think would help me for where I am right now. And I was like, cool, no problem. And then she's like, I hope you're not upset. I'm like, I'm not at all. But I could see what was happening. And so I told her, I said, I love you enough to absolutely respect where you are, but I'm going to call you on what I see. And it was just a total self-sabotage moment because it was time for us to start showing up. And this was her big fear. This was a big block that we were working on. And so she found someone else that was more of the woo-woo aspect of things. And so she was like, oh, because that felt safe, right? More internal work instead of external showing up, right? And so I called her on this, and guess what? Guess who's still a client? She was like, you're right, Nancy. You caught me. You called me. This is exactly why I need to stick with you. And I'm like, we can't stop people though. So I would never try to lock someone in. Like, go do that. If that's what you feel is right for you. But if we are truly wanting to grow, we have to be willing to make ourselves uncomfortable. We have to. There's no way around it, okay? Ooh, so much energy today. Ugh. All right, Hierophant here with the Four of Wands. So this moving into a time of celebration, collaboration, connection. This is telling me, y'all, I don't say this stuff just to try to be like, oh, work with me. This right here with this Four of Wands is telling me that you need a mentor. You need someone to guide you into this space of celebration. That's part of that collaboration. That's part of this connection and the unity that's going to come through. Okay, but you need someone who is going to be able to help you get there. I talk about this all the time. And y'all, mentorship could be go get a book. Read somebody's book. Okay? It doesn't have to be a several $1,000 investment. It could be taking someone's master class. But it's like we need that guide. Collapsing time is all about piggybacking on what someone else already learned. That's literally what collapsing time is. Think about it this way. I use this example a lot, so forgive me if you've heard it before. But we could either say, I want to be a doctor, and say, to save some money, I'm just going to go dig up a cadaver and learn from scratch, right? Okay. Or I could pay money and go to med school and be out in, 8 years? I don't know. Versus having to start all over from scratch, learning everything from scratch, and then having to then, over time, buy all the material, buy the microscope, buy this, buy that, buy this. It's going to cost you more in the long run to do it the cheaper way than it is to just invest, learn everything that you need to so that you can go out and just start doing it, right? Y'all know I'm right, right? Okay, so find a mentor and allow them to support you so that you can collapse time and stop just struggling and spinning. Ooh. Okay, Four of Pentacles. We're almost done, then individual card pulls. Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, see, look at this. Once we have moved past this belief of, I don't have enough to offer, I'm not good enough, there's not enough clients out there for me, there's not enough contribution I can make. Once we get rid of this BS that's rolling around in our mind lying to us, y'all, that's somebody else talking to you. That's your mean a-hole of a mother, or some teacher that was a jerk, or, you know what I mean? Like, this is not a reality. This is a false old program of some jerk who did not do their own work, okay? That wanted to take their own insecurities and frustrations out on you and then place that belief and program in your head. So find it and go ahead and identify it for what it is. Love on that version of you that received the program and allow it to move on. Because once we do this and move through that energy, this is when the universe is going to show up for you, charging in with some money, okay? With that support. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, if you are focused in your business because you're like, I have to make money, I have to make money, I have to make money, that is the wrong energy to be in. That is the wrong energy to be in. And I say this with love, and I've said it before, but if that's really the energy, then you do need to get a job for now. If it's really like, I have to make money right now, then go do that. You have to be in your business, especially this type of business, from a place of contribution, service, impact. This is when you get the guidance, and then the amazing, amazing flow will come to you. It will come to you. And it's not me being mean. It's just the truth. Our energy is important in our businesses. All right, we're doing individual card pulls now to get clarity on what we just covered. So as always, we're going to do, just start commenting your name over and over and over again. As the cards pop out, whoever's name I see is who is getting that card and the clarity. Okay? So please just start commenting your name over and over and over again. Like, do it in an obnoxious way. And let's get some clarity for the individuals. This was a pretty potent message today. It's good. I think one that we can all benefit from. We all get into these little funks. Okay. This is for someone, Michelle. Michelle, 8 of Pentacles. So Michelle, I feel like this card is saying, the 8 of Pentacles is about like mastering your craft. I feel like for you, you're already pretty good at your craft, but there's this belief that you're not. And so you're still feeling like you have to like be better in order to start showing up in a way that you need to. So I would start inviting you to start showing up more and allowing yourself to validate where you are now, that it's enough. All right, keep commenting your names over and over and over again. Reminder, I launched the energetics analysis readings. That's where we're going to do a report. I'm going to tune into your energy, check for attachments, entities, psychic attacks, old programs, subliminal messages. I'm going to look for all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a report. And then after that, we will do some stuff to clear it out for you that's impacting your business. So if anyone wants to snag one of those, let me know. All right, so the Hierophant, it was for Crystal. Crystal, the Hierophant. So I'm going to run with what it was representing in the reading of like mentorship. Someone who has achieved what you want to achieve and that can guide you into that. That's your loving message from the universe. Hey, you need to find somebody who can help you. All right, let's see what else we've got. Ace of Swords for Heather. So we're feeling blocked. Don't know what to do. The ideas aren't coming through. This is because you're trying too hard, Heather. You're trying to figure it out. And I know that feels so frustrating, right? It's like, oh, what am I supposed to do then? It's those times where we release it. One of my favorite mantras that I have is like when I'm getting stressed over something and when I'm trying to get into like control freak mode is I use thymus tapping, which is about right here, your thymus gland. And I repeat, I expect to experience the highest possible outcome. I expect to experience the highest possible outcome. This is where I just like surrender, let it go, and surrender into flow, okay? I promise that the idea is there already because you're meant to do it. So it's not like something is blocking you from an outside source. It's like, oh no, we don't want to help her. That's not the case. King of Wands for Vanessa, reversed. So King of Wands, this is when it's reversed, this card represents to me the warrior's wound energy, which is that fear of failure and inadequacy. So for you, my dear, that is where you're being invited to, I just heard the word unlock. So that's really interesting. So I feel like you have a lot of potential, a lot of gifts, a lot of things to share, but that fear of failure is really like keeping you stuck. Okay, continue commenting your name. Let's see here. I think we just have a few more on here live. The handful that do get the alert that I'm live. When I tag everyone, it's so funny. Louisa. So Louisa, it's interesting that you said that about your husband. This is a lover's quarrel kind of vibe. So is that disconnection there that's making you feel disconnected in your business? It's hard to feel a connection with our business, especially when our partner is not being supportive of it. So business is a masculine energy. And if we have an important masculine in our life who is not supportive of it, it automatically makes us think that our business itself won't support us and that we're not worthy of it. If we're not worthy enough of the support of our masculine partner, why would we be worthy of the support from our business? That is what just came through. That's interesting. Y'all, when I don't look at the camera, it's because I'm channeling and trying to make sense of what I'm receiving, just so you are aware. So you're not like, where is she going? Who knows? Y'all, I found the cutest little cap. I feel like I should show you. I brought it in the bag. It's pink and white, which is like my vibe, right? And it has like an alien on the front, and it says, he's like this, which is like my thing. And he says, I need my space. And I was like, yes, and I need this hat. It's so funny. It's so cute. All right, Hangman for Marie. So Marie, this is really interesting. So Hangman, but reversed. It's like we're not looking at things from a different perspective. We need to, but we're not. We're too stuck in this old belief of, well, this is just how it is, and this is just how it is. So what I hear is a lot of the same narrative, Marie, is like, well, I can't, so I can't, and so nothing will be able to change, is kind of what I'm getting. So we need to work on that. I don't know what exactly that's around. I have an idea. I feel like that's around investment. It's around receiving support, but that narrative needs to change if you want your external reality to change. Vanessa, didn't I already pull a card for you? Can someone, I thought I got that one earlier for Vanessa. Kristen, Two of Pentacles. I just heard very clearly, Kristen, you need to make a choice. I feel like this has to do with people pleasing is what's coming through. It's like, which do you want more? To make your impact and to experience success in your business, or to please people and not upset. So it's like you can't have both. You have to choose. Because when we step into our purpose, we're gonna upset some people. We just are. Especially those who don't want to rise with us. So they're gonna discourage us. That's just part of it. Yeah, Louise, I can send you the information for sure. can do that. Did I get everybody? I think I did. Is that everyone? My darlings? I feel like it was. Wonderful. Awesome. That was a great message. I really feel like it's just a message for everyone. Like, we all go through those times, right? It's a good, really good reminder. Perfect. I appreciate you all so much. I love that you're here. I love your participation, your energetic exchange. I value you. Please let me know if I can do anything for you. If you need anything, reach out. If you want to book one of the energetics analysis, again, those are 90 minutes. We go through, we do the report first. I do that. I read into everything and I get a report. We're going to look at like your aura, energetics, resonance, consciousness level, your connection to your higher self, where you are, where it comes to like your vibrational match to your desires. I'm going to read into all of that kind of stuff. So I want to know what's going on. And then once I have that information, then we'll talk about a plan. And I'll also do some clearing out in that session as well for you. So those are going to be pretty amazing. Price is going to go up though. I'm going to start the first 5 at the 222 and then they'll go up to the 333, eventually cap out at the 555. So if you want one, I'd grab it. All right. Thank you all. Oh, good, Vanessa. How exciting. Wonderful. All right. I will see everyone soon. Thank you. I will see you Monday for our energetics work and a fun announcement that I will be making then. So yeah, I will see you then. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.